because I know on the East Coast. But happy Sunday, everybody. Hope everybody's doing good. Hope everybody's doing amazing. I just got back from Sedona. Was over there for the day, and now ready to be with you guys. I know it can be late on the East Coast, so I know it's probably 11:22 over there. It's 8 p.m. over here on the Pacific Coast. But I'm excited. We're gonna go over a lot of great stuff here, guys. We're gonna go over some good information. I have a lot to cover with you guys from meeting with you guys last week, and we're gonna continue to do these weekly calls, guys, for you guys. So make sure you and your teams are showing up always, and you guys help everybody on the chat, right? We need to do a better job at creating the culture within the chat, because we're growing, guys. I mean, just 2-3 weeks ago, right, the chat was like at 10-11 people. We're at 72 people already, and that's because we're getting results, we're teaching, we're educating, people are learning, people are making money, and that's the important part, guys. So I want to thank you guys for being here. I want to thank you guys for making the decision of hopping on a Sunday night. I know Sundays are usually family days, but that's why I like to do these calls on the weekends before we start into the week. That way we can go into the week, right, with some goals, with some clarity, right, with some direction, with some guidance. Because guys, in trading, it's very important that you guys really do have, you know, a sense of direction, a sense of accountability. And that's what we're here, guys. The Super Season Telegram chat, it's our accountability chat. It's our group, it's our team, it's our culture, right? You guys are the creators of that Super Season chat, and we need to make sure we keep that chat lit, and we keep it fired up. We keep it with energy. Because I'll put it to you like this. This is how I really want to start off the call, right? Imagine if you were to go to a party, right, on a Saturday night, and you were to go to that party, if it's like, you know, a friend party, or if it's like a dance party, whatever it is. And, you know, you go to that party and nobody's dancing, the energy's very low, right? The music is like so, you know, everybody's just awkward, right? Like if you go into that party, what's gonna technically happen? You're gonna be like, oh, this is lame, like this is not the energy I want to be around, right? And you're gonna leave, right? So think about that for the new person. If we keep the energy high, and, you know, Annette, great, Graham, right, Jordan, Marvin, who else is on here? Ramsey, Shanae, T. If we keep the energy high on the chat, and we actually do our part in bringing the energy, make people feel welcome, drop our profits, you know, like just really have the energy that we need. It's like going to the party now, and it's a different ambient, it's a different environment. People are walking into that party, and they're like, you know, music's cranking, everybody's having fun, everybody's engaging, everybody's on the dance floor. Like, you want to be there. Like, this is a party of the year. I'm here, and you're going to want to stay. So it's the same thing when, you know, new people, when you start new people, when new people get started with you and you welcome them onto the chat, right? You want to make it feel like it's an environment where people are growing, right? We're pouring into each other. We have high energy. We're dropping our profits. Because think about it. If we're all dropping our profits on the chat, everybody's going to be like, yo, this is lit. Like, I need to tell everybody about this. I need to make sure, you know, everybody, my family, my dad, my friend, my coworkers that are always complaining and are always being negative, they got to be in here, because we have just set a lit culture from the very start. And since we're growing, guys, 72 people, I want to congratulate all of you guys. And, you know, we're growing at a very fast pace, and we're going to go into a lot of good stuff here, guys. But I do want to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and kind of like cover a lot, but I'm going to kind of go from the basic to the advanced. We're going to cover crypto portfolios. We're going to cover Bitcoin. We're going to cover our latest trades. So like, you know, last week we kind of did the same thing. We kind of identified, we did 20%. We did the numbers. We did about 20% increase on the Super Season chat with our MetaTrader 4 ideas, right? I do want to talk a little bit about binaries. And then I'm just going to start off with, right, really making sure that you guys are having a plan of direction, understanding how to maneuver through Akashics. And that way we can go ahead and jump straight into it. So that's what we're going to do here today, guys. Like I said, I have a lot of material. So make sure you guys have a notebook and pen. And then that way, what happened here? That way you guys are good to go right, on everything. So I'm going to share my screen and we should be good to go, my friends. We've been recording, so beautiful. I will make sure I drop this on the chats, but I'm sharing my screen. Drop some 111s on the chat if you guys see my screen. If you guys see my screen, drop some ones on the chat box here on Zoom. All right, all right, all right. Where's everybody at? I need to see the ones. Need to see the ones. Perfect. I know we got some new people on here, guys. So I want to make sure you guys are good to go. Everybody that's brand new, welcome Graham, right? Welcome everybody that's new. Welcome Marvin, right? And if you're new here, welcome to the family. You know, this is one big family and we're super excited for everything that's to come. But the first thing you really want to write down, guys, when you log into Akashics, the website is user.akashics.com, right? That's how you're going to be able to log into your portal, which is what you see right here, right? You're going to be able to see this exact page that you guys see in front of you guys. And this is obviously our schedule. So here you're going to be able to access the live session. So for example, today's Sunday. Let's just use Monday because we're going into the new week. You see you can see there's 15 sessions on Monday and you can see exactly who's going live. Like, so for example, if we're going to hop on, right, let's say tomorrow's Monday and we're going to hop on Matthew Thayer's session, you're going to click the little blue link right here, right? And it'll take you straight into the session, right? So that's how you're going to be able to access. It's very easy, very user-friendly, right? So on the home page, this is exactly what you'll be able to see. Then we have our community chat. What you guys can do is you guys can make sure you guys enter my community chat. You know, I always drop my charts in there. I always drop a lot of updates and stuff like that. So you guys can add yourselves into the community chat. It's called Chance Crypto Lifestyle. So that way you guys can enter in my community chat on the Akashics back office, right? And then I'll go over real quick the academies, right? And then I'll go over the live schedule and we'll jump into the next subject. Okay, guys? So here, obviously, we have our academies. Guys, if you're brand new, you have the academy section right here. You want to go through the beginner, start going through the beginner, advanced, and expertise, right? Academies. This is the very basic where you're going to learn about MetaTrader 4 trading. We do that on the super season chat. So make sure that you guys go through these academies. It's very important, guys. You don't skip this. This is how you're going to get educated. 99% of your questions are going to be answered through this academy. If the 1% of your questions don't get answered, that's why you have me. That's why you have Anna. That's why you have Marcus on this call. But it makes our life easier and it makes your life easier if you just go through the academies yourselves and then it's just quick stuff, guys. That way you can fasten the process and it'll also help you understand everything that we are going over, right, on our live sessions. And then that way you hop on the educators and stuff like that. So the second thing I wanted to talk to you guys about on the academies is our educator courses, right? I want to make sure that everybody is very clear. Guys, our educator, Coach Anna, she's on the chat for Forex, right? Indices and commodities. So when we trade gold on MetaTrader 4, when we trade typical Forex on MetaTrader 4, and we trade indices on MetaTrader 4, guys, Anna's strategy is the top strategy when I really came to trading, right? I utilize it on Bitcoin and I trade Bitcoin with her strategy just on the 4-hour time frame. We're going to talk a little bit about that here tonight. But you guys want to make sure you guys go through her academy, guys. Go through her academy. It's a very simple strategy, right? And she's been able to help so many people with her strategy. It's not a complicated strategy, right? So what you guys want to do is you want to make sure you go through her academy. It's a 10-step video academy, right? That's going to help you guys understand how to go ahead and learn the skill set of trading in the Forex markets, indice markets, and then also the commodity markets, which is gold, silver, etc. Right? So make sure you guys go through our academy. Then we also have other educators here that you guys can kind of maneuver through and everything. So, you know, what I can tell you guys is I know, you know, Marcus uses TAI, right, a lot, and Sai. So like, for example, if you guys are going to hop on, you know, her sessions, make sure that you guys are going through Sai's academy, Sai Polk, right? And TAI, where is she at? She's somewhere around here. There you go, Ty Pips, right? So I know, you know, if you got enrolled by Marcus, right? Marcus utilizes a lot of Anna Paulina, Ty Pips, and Sai. This is for like MetaTrader 4, and then obviously trading indices and all that type of stuff. So make sure you guys go through their academies. I would say everybody here on the call, guys, pick 2 to 3 people, right? 2 to 3 educators. Don't pass 3, right? Because then you're going to be all over the place, right? Mastery is about focusing on one thing, right? Focusing on just really mastering a strategy and then blocking out the noise, right? You got to put the hours in, you got to put the focus in, and you got to make sure that you really focus up on one, you know, one strategy, you know, 1 or 2 different strategies. So that way you're not all over the place and you're not confused, right? Like, don't go on through the 10 different educators academies, because then you're going to get discouraged. Like, really focus up on, you know, if you want to trade with Ty, Sai, and Anna, that's perfect, right? Or maybe if you want to do crypto, you have Carlos and myself. Or if you want to do you know, binary options, you have Asia and let's say Javed, right? And Maddie, right? So that way you have a core base and you're following these educators and you're understanding their strategy and how they trade in the markets, right? So very important that you guys do so and you guys go through, but it's a must, guys. If you guys really want to learn MetaTrader 4 trading and become an independent trader, go through Anna Paulina's course, guys. I'm telling you right now, she's been able to help thousands of people become super profitable traders. So make sure you go through Anna Paulina's course, right? Then we have our live schedule. Guys, if you guys have a notebook and pen, drop a 222 on the chat box, because I need to make sure that you guys get this down packed, because we're going into a week. You got to get prepared, and I got to make sure that you guys are ready to go for the week. Okay, guys, because we're you know, obviously we're here trading with a team, and I'm going to give you guys a schedule real quick for our binary options schedule. Guys, as a team, we're going to be trading together in binary options, right? So we're going to be trading with Matthew, write this down, Matthew Thayer, right? Matthew Thayer. I'm not going to go over so depth in the times, but he goes on Mondays twice, right? So let me just put this on Eastern Standard Time Zone so you guys have it. Eastern Standard. Okay, beautiful. On Mondays, Matthew Thayer goes on at 2 and Matthew Thayer goes on at 11 p.m. Okay, so he goes on Mondays at 2 and at 11 p.m. Then he goes on at Tuesdays at 11 p.m. and he goes on at Thursdays at 11 p.m. Okay, guys? So he goes on 4 times a week. That's the first educator we're going to be following on binary options. The second educator we're going to be following is Asia Evans. She goes on at Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Thursdays, Fridays. So she has 4 sessions as well at noon Eastern Standard Time Zone. Okay, guys? So she does morning, afternoon sessions, and Matthew does night sessions. So we're going to be trading with these 2 educators. It's a must that we guys hop on these sessions. Of course, if you're working at your job, if you're with your kids, obviously it's fine. But make sure you're hopping on these sessions. And this is the culture, right? I started off with culture. This is what we're going to start doing here, guys, as a team and as a family. On the Super Season Telegram chat, right? If Asia goes 2-0 or Matt goes 3-0 on binary options, right? What we're going to do is start the culture of really going ahead and dropping our profits on the chat. We need to start creating that culture all together. We need to start showing people, everybody, because guess what? That's going to show. Guess what's that going to show? That's going to show that people can't miss these sessions. That's going to show that we're a winning team. That's going to show that we're creating the right energy for people that are not taking this serious, for them to wake up and be like, hey, why am I not trading with Matthew? Why am I not trading with Asia? I got to make sure I'm hopping on these sessions, on the binary sessions, and making money, because we're making money in minutes. We're literally playing the adult Simon Says when it comes down to trading with these educators, right? Then we have, right, the third educator for binary options is Javed Khan, right? So Javed goes on Tuesdays and Wednesdays at 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Zone, right? So that's the third educator. He only has 2 sessions a week, which is Tuesdays and Wednesdays at 2 p.m. Okay, guys? And then the last one, the fourth educator for binary options, is going to be Joel Arias. He only does 1 session a week in English, and he goes on at Thursdays at 10 p.m. Eastern Standard Time Zone. Guys, this right here, is 11 sessions a week. You don't need any more sessions when it comes down to binary options. We're doing 11 sessions a week with our 4 educators, and that's it, right? This is who we're going to be trading with. This is our schedule for the week. This is who we're going to be following, right? And if you guys haven't set up your pocket options account, right, you guys can do so. I'm going to send you guys right now so you guys can have it. If you guys haven't set up your pocket options account, I'm going to send you guys the link on the Telegram, so on Super Season, to set up your pocket options account. And if you guys haven't, if you guys need help setting up your pocket options account, I'm going to go ahead and send you guys, I just sent a message right now, so that way you guys have it. It's very clear. Boom. And I'm going to send you guys a video that you guys can watch on how to fund your pocket options account. Okay. So I'm going to send you guys that video right now. I'm going to drop it on the, so I'm dropping this on the Telegram chat, guys. On the Telegram chat, this is where I'm doing it. And then this is the video that you can follow step by step on how to deposit and how to withdraw, right? So I just dropped it on the Super Season chat. So we're going to, since we're building up the culture, right? Since we're building up the culture, let's do this. Let's drop some clears, right, on the Telegram Super Season chat. So if you guys got the video and you guys got the message, go on Telegram and drop clear, just like how I'm typing right here. Clear, drop it on the Telegram Super Season chat, because we got to start building up this culture. We got to start being loud. We got to start, really building this chat, guys. 72 members on the chat, right? Boom, guys. This is gonna hit 1,000 in the next 30 days. This is how fast we're moving, because our goal here is to impact lives all around the world. So drop some clears on the chat if this is clear to you. And also when we start making some money on these binary sessions, we're going to be dropping clears on the chat and make it clear that we're getting the clears. You guys get what I'm saying? So drop those clears on the Telegram chat if you guys have been able to go ahead and see the video and the binary schedule and the link to set up your pocket options account. Drop those clears on the Super Season chat. And the last thing I'm going to go over with you guys is just very simple. I'll just open up pocket options here for you. All right. So this is no, Graham, I'm talking about the Telegram chat, not the call. But this is as simple, guys. For those that are here and we're going to be trading binaries, I like to go over this so that way you guys fully understand exactly how pocket options work, right? So there's 4 things you guys need to understand, right, when we're trading pocket options, right? No, we do not connect our MetaTrader 4 to pocket options account. It's 2 styles of trading, right? This is 1 style, right? So this is pocket options. You're going to have an account, guys. So this pocket options account does not connect to your MetaTrader 4. Pocket options is only to trade with, write this down. Pocket options is only to trade with Matthew Thayer, Asia Evans, Joel Arias, and Javed Khan. Okay, guys, that when you fund your pocket options account, this is your binary account, binary options. And here, all we're doing is we're following 4 simple steps. The educator is going to say, guys, we're trading GBP JPY. So perfect. We're already in GBP JPY. But if he calls out another pair, right, you see the pairs right here, guys. So if they're trading OTC, it'll say OTC. If they're not trading OTC, they're not trading OTC, right? So the second thing that they're going to say, guys, is the time limit on the trade. You're going to click time. And if they say, guys, this is going to be a 1-minute trade, right? Okay, well, perfect. If it's going to be a 1-minute trade, you change it to M1, right? So now this is only going to be a minute trade, nothing more, nothing less, right? So the next thing that you're going to determine is the amount that you're going to risk per trade. This they do not tell you, right? So they don't tell you the amount. What you should be risking per trade is anywhere from 2 to 7% of your account. Now, the educators are going to guide you in it. So sometimes they can say 5 to 10%, right? But you got to this is kind of like the trading plan you guys got to have on yourselves for you guys to be able to take the trades, right? You guys got to have your trading plan and everything for you guys to go ahead and get the success that you want, right? But the amount is what you determine. You should not be risking more than 10% of your account. And the last thing, the fourth step, is they're going to say we're going to buy or we're going to sell. Buy is the green button, sell is the lower button. So if they say, guys, we're going to get into a buy for 1 minute on GBP/JPY, we're going to get in at 185. I was going to click buy right now, but let's just click buy here, guys. And let's say in 1 minute, we have to be higher than this point, right? And you guys got to get in at the price that they tell you, right? So if they say, guys, we're going to get in a buy at 185.288, right? Well, perfect. 185.288, we're there. And this line that's moving right here needs to be above this green line, right? If it's above this green line, we're going to win. If it's below, we're going to lose, right? So right now it's below, and we are not, right? If this was a real trade called out on an Akashic's live session, we would not be making money. It needs to be above that green line. So we either win or lose the trade, right? So this would be obviously a loss right now if this would have been a real trade on a live session. But this is for you guys to get the memo and for you guys to understand how it works, right? So they're going to tell you the price, they're going to tell you the pair, they're going to tell you the time, and they're going to tell you either higher or lower, right? So from there, you'll be able to determine like this trade loss, right? And if we invested $10 on this trade, right, then we would have made any, depending on the payout, here it says 66%. So we would have made $6, right? Plus our $10 back. If we would have lost this trade, we would have lost our $10, right? So depending what the payout is, that's what they're going to give you, right? So if you invested $10 on the trade, then you'll be making $6 profit, $6.60. So your total payout would be $16.60. If we lose this trade, we'll be able to what? Lose the $10 that we invested in. But that's how pocket options works. I wanted to just go over this very briefly with you guys so you guys understand clearly how this works, and you guys can go through the academies and so on and so forth, right, on the pocket options account. Cool. So got that cleared. What we're going to do now, guys, is we're going to go over our MetaTrader 4 Super Season chat. Okay. So this is very important, guys. Very, very important. For our Super Season chat, for MT4, so this is MetaTrader 4 trading. This is now a complete different style of trading. So before I even go into this, guys, this is what you guys want to do. I'm going to show you guys something real quick. For MetaTrader 4 trading, so this is very clear. So this is the app that you download. It's a complete different style of trading. This is what we're going to do here, guys. The first thing you're going to do is you're going to go through these academies. Beginner, advanced, and expert. Okay? At least the beginner and advanced. Get that done in the next 24 hours. You're going to take notes on it, right? Because now this is, so you can make 2 streams of income here, guys. One through binary options and one through MetaTrader 4 trading. That's where we're trading traditional Forex, we're trading indices, we're trading cryptos, right? So you guys got to watch the beginner advanced video. And the second thing you guys got to watch is there's a video right here on Richard Lantigua, right? So write this down, Richard Lantigua, in his Educator course Academy. You're going to click it and you're going to watch the second video. Okay, guys? This second video is going to teach you guys how to go ahead. It's going to teach you guys how to go ahead and copy and paste a trade on MetaTrader 4. Okay, guys? I just dropped a picture on the chat box. Okay? So that way, this is just one video. It's about 10-15 minutes long that you guys can watch. I'm also going to drop another video for you guys to watch that's on YouTube that you guys can go ahead and watch at your very own time, which is a tutorial on how to copy and paste a trade. So here's another video. And then I have 2 other videos that you guys got to watch. So this is a must. So there's like no excuses here, guys. Like this is you got to put in the work, right? Because if you want to get the results, it's just what's necessary. It's what's required of for you guys to get the results that you want. So I did a fundamentals call, which was right here. I'm going to drop it. You guys can watch the first call that we did, and then the second, which is the second recording, which is right here as well. I'm dropping it. Oh, is this the right one? Trading fundamentals. I could have thought. Okay, part 2. So here's the part 2. Copy link. Oops, what am I doing here? What am I doing? Okay, perfect. And I'm gonna drop the part 2, and then I'm gonna drop the part 3 after, but I'm gonna, that way everybody can have this recording as well. Okay, guys. So cool. Homework. Go through beginner, right? And beginner and advanced, right? Go through Richard Vendiga's number 2 apps and resources video. Go through MetaTrader 4 tutorial, and then watch Trading Fundamentals 1 and 2. Okay, that's how this should be in the next 24 hours, right? So that way you're ready to start trading here, right, for the week on MetaTrader 4. So this is very clear, guys, for you guys to go ahead and understand that. So that way you guys can do it on your own time, get that done. And if you guys have any questions, you guys got the super season chat, you got myself, and then you guys got Anna, right? So if that's very clear to you guys, drop some 888 on the chat box real quick here on Zoom. If you guys understand fully, you guys understand it. And you guys are good to go. Beautiful. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. So I saw a question already on the chat. So we're going to go here on super season, what we were just talking about. And this is very important, guys. If you guys haven't funded your MetaTrader 4 account, get it funded tonight. I'll drop a link of 2 brokers you guys can use, right? And you guys can fund your accounts with MetaTrader 4. But here's the thing, guys. It's very MetaTrader 4, guys. You guys can make a lot of money doing this, yes, but you got to have a lot of discipline. You got to. If you guys don't have the discipline, you guys are not going to make the money in MetaTrader 4. It's like a next level of discipline, right? Because there's a lot of emotions that comes into trading. There's a lot of, feelings that come into trading. There's a lot of greed that comes into trading, right? And if you don't know how to control your emotions, you don't know how to control your feelings, you don't know how to control yourself, right? Then you're not going to be able to become successful when it comes down to trading on MetaTrader 4. Binary options is a little bit different because it's kind of like Simon says. It's still with, it's just, you can trade when the educator trades and that's it. But if you don't control yourself on MetaTrader 4, you're more likely, and this is not to scare anybody, it's just the truth, to lose money than to make money. Now, if you discipline yourself and you follow our lead, you have more of a possibility to make more money than lose money, right? But I'm telling you guys this because you guys got to do this. And that's why personal development, the wake up and ascend calls are so important, because you got to get your mind right. If your psychology isn't right for trading, you're going to blow accounts. And that's what we don't do here. Okay, guys? Because we broke down right? For everybody that was on last week's call, we did 20% increase on our account last week. And now we're going to break down the numbers. So here's the task. The task stays the same, right? What did I give you? Task number 1 was use the same lot size for a whole month. Okay, for the month of August. We're still in August. So you don't change your lot size. If you change your lot size, you're going to ruin your percentages. You got to stick to one single lot size. The lot size is what you risk per trade, right? So if you're on a 1 to 500 leverage on your trading account and you use a 0.10 lot size, that's $1 per pip. Okay, so if we do 20 pips, you're up $20, right? So you got to make sure you use the same lot size for an entire month. Second task is for this trading account on MT4, only take trades from super season, right? I know there's the Akashics app and there's the money machine, but right now what we need to do is we need to create the discipline, guys. And that's why we talked about trading on MT4 is all about quality over quantity. I'd rather you guys become more of a riskier trader on the super season trades than to take 50 trades in a week and you ruin your percentage. Now, here's the thing. You guys can have 2 accounts on MT4. So like, let's say you want to take trades from the Akashics app and from the money machine. Just start either a demo account. So if you want to take separate trades, do it on another account or on a demo, right? That's just the truth of the matter. But these are the 2 tasks you need to have, guys, for the week, because this is what trading is all about. Like, if you guys don't master this, you're going to do yourself wrong. And I'll give you guys examples when it comes down to trading. If you don't master discipline, right? Here's the thing. If you don't master lot size, let's start with number 1. If we have a winning streak, so we win, everybody's like, man, we're making money, we're excited, let's go, right? And then the next trade comes and you're like, every trade is winning, you over leverage, right? You're like, oh man, I've been using a 0.10, these trades are hitting. You go ahead and put a 0.30 on the next trade, and that trade loses. Now, not only are you starting, not only have you trailed back, but you can lose all the profits that you gained, the consistency. So trading is all about consistency, right? And I'm sure that's probably happened to you guys before, those that have been trading. And if you've been, been trading on MetaTrader 4, right? Maybe you guys have seen a win. You're like, man, we're making money. Your excitement, your feelings, your greed comes into play. You over leverage on the next trade. That's the trade that loses. And then now you're back at 0 because you over leveraged, right? Because now you're not risking $1 per pip, you're risking $3 per pip. So now you're losing more money, right? Because you over leveraged, you bumped up your risk instead of staying consistent and staying disciplined, right? You need to utilize the same lot size for the whole entire month. In September, you can change the lot sizes depending on where your account is, right? Maybe if you took your account from 1,000, right, to 2,000, right? You can say, hey, I want to start utilizing a 0.20, right? And like I said, you guys could be more of a riskier trader because we're taking less trades and more quality trades. And we're going to break down the trades from last week here in just a little bit. Okay, guys? So that's important. Now, here's another example that can happen, right? Use 1 lot size. Next month, you change the lot size. You either increase it or you decrease it, however you want, but you stick to 1 lot size. Here's the second thing that can happen, right? Maybe this happens in trading, right? You lose a trade, you lose a trade, you use the same lot size, right? The third trade comes out, and now you're scared. Now you're operating from fear. Now you're operating from, man, I just lost 2 trades. I don't want to lose more money. And then you lower your lot size. So instead of using a 0.10, you're now utilizing a 0.05. And that's the trade that we maximized our win in, right? So maybe we did 100 pips on Forex and we only lost 2 trades. So I'll give you guys an example here real quick. Can everybody screenshot this so I can show you guys an example real quick so you guys understand this? Screenshot this, save this, and I'll just probably, so I'm going to use this example of, right? Let's say there's 3 losing trades in a row, right? And let's say we risk 20 pips, right? For 80 pips, right? So our risk is 20 pips, our reward is 80. So let's say we take 1 loss minus 20 pips. Boom, we hit a stop loss. We take our second loss, boom, negative 20 pips. Right? We take our third loss, boom, negative 20 pips. Okay? Boom. Now you're like, man, we just this thing sucks, man. We're not winning, we're not doing nothing. What's going on here? Boom, 4th trade, we win. And we hit 80 pips. All TPs hit, right? Let's do the math now on pips. We gained 80 pips. We lost 60. So even though we went 1 out of 3, we won 1, we lost 3, we still are up 20 pips. You guys see that? So a loss is just a lesson in trading. It's just like in the kingdom of God, right? God never loses. He never fails. So it's the same thing in trading. That's why I love trading, because you can compare it to the kingdom of God, because he just never loses. God never loses. It's just everything he shows you is a lesson, right? Everything God does is a lesson. It's not a loss, because God never loses. Well, it's the same thing with trading. It's never a loss. It's a lesson, right? So right here, guys, it's very important you utilize the same lot size, because here, if you're utilizing a 0.10, a 0.10, right? A 0.10, boom, a 0.10. All right, now here I'm down on a Forex pair, I'm down $60. But on this one, right, let's say you use a 0.03. You're like, yo, man, I don't know. I'm scared of this thing. I'm just going to go ahead and I'm just going to put a 0.03. Now, this is a trade that wins. So if you do 30 cents times, right, 30 cents, that's 30 cents per pips, times 80, that's $24. That's $24. So now, because you brought your lot size down, right, you made $24 on this trade when it could have been $80. You guys see that? Because you lowered your lot size, right? You're using a 0.10, 0.10, 0.10. You're like, man, this is why you got to use the same lot. If you don't use the same lot, you're gonna throw off your ratio. You're gonna throw off your percentages. You're gonna throw off everything that you're trading for, right? So now if you have a 0.03 on the 4th trade, you've made 84 instead of, if you would have used a 0.10, because it's $1 per pip. Think of pip as a point. So every time it moves a point in the market, you're making $1. 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 Right? That's what a pip is. So it's a point. So if you go up 80 points and you have $1, because this is $1 per point, that's $80 you would have made on this trade. But since you had 30 cents on the lot, you've only made $24. right? You guys see that? So does that make sense? Drop some, I don't know. What number do we have now? Drop some 999s if you guys understand this. I'm taking my time with this so you guys see it and you guys understand it. Drop some 999s. 999s. Guys, it's the same thing with binary options, guys. It's the same thing with binary options, right? You got to follow the educators because I know the educators have a trading plan and they usually go through it, right? I only see a couple 999s. I need to make sure I see every single one, every 999 here, guys. But it's the same thing with binaries, right? If you do the same thing in binaries, you're messing up your whole track record. You can win on binaries, clear on binaries, clear on binaries. The next trade comes, you're like, man, we're winning. Boom, you're like, instead of doing $10 per trade, I'm going to do $100 on this trade. And now you lost and you messed up your whole entire, like everything you did, you just messed it up. You get what I'm saying? So you guys can't go to that place. You got to stay disciplined. That's why it's self-work. It's inner work. If you want to see the fruits on the outside, you got to work on the inside, right? You guys can't expect the harvest to come if you're not doing the inside work. If you're not planting the right seeds is doing the personal development, getting on Wake Up and Ascend, getting on the academies, getting on the educator courses, getting on Anna sessions, right? Get on Anna sessions, guys. You guys got to get on Anna sessions. If you guys want to understand this to the next level, you got to get on Anna Paulina sessions, right? For success, right? So you guys got to do this. So I hope this was able to help you guys. I'm going to take a picture of this so you guys have it. And now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to do the results on super season, right? So let's look at the wins and the losses that we had on the super season chat. Okay. I think I pinned it, so it should be here somewhere. All right. Okay, so this week, this is what we did. BTC USD, we had a win. And we did 200 pips. All right. XAU USD, we had a win. We did 55 pips. XAU USD, we had another win. We had 85 pips. Okay. And then XAU USD, we had another win for what? 40 pips. All right. And now we had a loss with XAU USD for 30 pips. Okay. So now let's add these numbers up. So real quick, so you guys understand lot sizes. Remember this is I need you guys to understand this. You guys need to write this down. For every $1,000 in your account, you're using for Forex pairs and indices, sorry, and gold. So gold. So here we go. You're doing a 0.10 lot size, which is $1 per pip. So that means, guys, if you guys have 500 in your account, guess what? If you have $500 in account, you're going to utilize a 0.05. If you have 2,000 in your account for Forex pairs and gold, this is only for Forex pairs and gold, you're going to utilize for $2,000 in your account a 0.20 lot size. If you have 3,000 in your account, you're going to utilize a 0.30 lot size. Okay, so this is how that works. Then for crypto and indices, oops. For crypto, pairs, and indices. Okay, so here we got BTC USD, we got US 30, we got NAS 100, we got SPX, right? We got ETH USD, right? These are crypto pairs and US and indices. These are more volatile. In other words, they move faster. There's more movement. There's more people in the markets trading. There's more fluctuations happening with crypto pairs and indices. It's more volatile when it comes to these pairs. So you're not going to utilize a 0.10 lot size. What you can utilize is a 0.01 or a 0.02, right? Lot size for these pairs. Okay. If you're a risky trader, you can do a 0.03. Do I recommend it? That's up to you guys, right? If you're just more of a riskier trader. So this is how you trade it. So we're going to take, right? Last week, let me just draw this here again. So you guys, I'm going to just keep saying it. Last week, we did what? 20% increase. Okay. That's what we did. So let's take this. Okay, guys. So if we did 55 pips, let's just add these numbers up. We're going to use the same $1,000 account example. 55 plus 85 plus 40. That would have been 180 pips on gold with the wins. Okay. That's 180 pips. If we would have done 180 pips per $1 per pip, that's 180 pips, right? So now if we subtract the 30, right? So 30 pips times $1 per pip is still a $30 loss. So we're going to subtract a $30 loss. That would have been $150 this week, right? That you guys would have done. Okay. Now with Bitcoin, we're just going to use a 0.01 lot size, right? Because we're going to calculate this different. So if you would have had for the 200 pips, 10 cents per pip, because that's what it is, a 0.01 lot size is 10 cents per pip, that would have been a $20 gain, right? If you multiply 10 cents times 200, that's literally $20. So we're going to add $20 to that 150, and that would have been $170 off of, guess what, that $1,000. So this week, what we did is 17%. Okay, so now that's how much we did this week. I'm telling you that right now, 17% in 1 week is insane. Insane. I'm just letting you guys know that. Like, I'll say it again. 17% on your account, right, in 1 week is absolutely insane. On a $1,000 account, this week you would have made $170 profit. If you guys followed this, utilizing the same lot size, calculating the pips, right? 200 pips, 55 pips, 85 pips, 40 pips, right? With XAU USD, which is gold, we would have been doing $1 per pip. With Bitcoin, we would have used 10 cents per pip, 0.01, and we had the 30 pip loss, right? 30 pip loss. Okay? So now I want you guys to see this. Last week we did 20%. This week we did 17%. In 2 weeks, ladies and gentlemen, we did 37% increase from our trades on super season. I'll say it again. If you just follow super season, you would have done a 30% increase on your account. Go to your bank tomorrow and say, Chase, can you give me 30% increase? Do you have any plan? Do you have any 401s? Do you have any insurance? Do you have anything that you can give me 37% on my money in 2 weeks, and see how they will laugh in your face? It's straight facts. Go to any investment plan. Guys, 30% increase in 2 weeks is crazy, is insane. So that's why we got to celebrate these things more and more. 37% increase. You guys see this? Like, am I talking to myself, or do you guys see this? 37% increase. Talk to me on the chat box. Do you guys see this? 37% increase on your account. So that means if you would have had $1,000 from the very jump, you would have had, starting going into this week, 1,370. 1,370. That's crazy. It's almost like $400 in 2 weeks, like on $1,000 account. Insane. That's crazy, right? If you would have done 100% of your account, right, that would have been 2,000. You would have done 50%, that would have been 1,500. We did 37%. That's 1,370 in 2 weeks. I'll give you guys another example. If this was $10,000 in your trading account, you would have done $3,700. Yeah, 3,700. That's 37% in 2 weeks. I mean, these numbers are insane. 10,000. 3,700. That's crazy. On a 10, if you just follow super season. If you just follow super season. But you guys got to follow this. I'm laying it out so you guys can see this, right? I hope this makes sense. I hope this makes sense. So take a screenshot. I took a screenshot and I put it on the chat so we guys have it. So that's why we got to celebrate these trades, guys. When there's wins, drop our profits. When there's wins, let's make some noise. When there's wins, let's work all together. So I dropped a trade earlier this week. So we're on the first trade of the week. Remember, we're only taking the trades for, what I do here, 24. $24,500. Okay, I dropped a trade here on. I'm gonna drop it again. So everybody should either be in it. If you're not in it, make sure you guys are in it. Okay, I dropped a BTC, right? USD by market. Entry 26. Where are we at right now? This trade's active, by the way. If you guys are not in it, you guys can get in it right now. It's at 26,062. TP1 is, so now I'm going to help you guys understand, right? Yeah, you can start over on your demo for sure. What I would just do is fund up. I'm going to send you guys some brokers right now that you guys can utilize too for MetaTrader 4. But this is something I want you guys to understand. Okay, so starting now, this is also very important, right? Let's say you're utilizing a 0.10 lot size. Okay, we went over how you guys can split your lot sizes per TPs, right? Or you guys, however you guys want to do it, right? So like, let's say you want to do 0.04 per TP1. 0.03 for TP2 and 0.03. That adds up. For TP3. You guys can do it however you want, right? It just needs to add up. Like it needs to add up to 0.10 lot size. You see how 0.04, 0.03, 0.03, that adds up to 0.10 on the $1,000 account. So this is what I wanted to go over so you guys can understand, right? When we reach TP1, right, what you guys want to make sure is you guys have anywhere from 55 to 70% of your profits closed out. Okay. Now, here's another thing. You also want to make sure when we reach TP1, all other entries are risk-free. In other words, you're going to hold the trades that are still running on your MT4. So if you go on your MetaTrader 4, you take this trade, a BTC USD buy by market entry, you look for the pair, you click trade, you put the TP1, you put the TP2, you put the TP3 if you're going to use 3 entries, or if you're just going to go for TP1, that's fine. But just make sure if by TP1, you have 55 to 70% of the operations running closed. So that means you're taking money out of the table. Money's out the table, you're catching a bag. Like you got money off of the table. And the other entries that are running, they're risk-free. So in other words, you're going to hold the trade down, like you're going to press it down on your phone, hold the trade that's running, right? You're going to click modify, and you're going to put your entry number at stop loss. You're going to change your entry number. You're going to change your stop loss. And put your, okay. So technically this is like step 1, easy, boom. Step 2, and then step 3. So what do you mean by this, Anthony? You're any other trade that's running on your MT4, right, are now risk-free. So in other words, if it reverses, it takes you out at break even. So you don't make any money and you don't lose any money. But that's why you at least have 70% of your profits taken out of the table, right? Like now you're good. Like you take money out of the operation. You're not losing money. You're not making money on the other entries, but your TP1 was secured. So now your one-to-one risk to reward is completed. So we're always utilizing that one-to-one risk to reward. So if TP1 is 20 pips, our stop loss is 20 pips. Our one-to-one is complete. So now if you're TP2, right, you want to make sure 71 to 85% of your profits are closed now, right? And then if it hits TP3, I would say even 90, to be honest. Say 71 to 90%. Okay? And then TP3 should be 91 to 100%. Now your full operation, like you took all the money off of the table. Profits are closed. Okay? And now, guess what? After TP1, your trades are risk-free. So if you're at work, if you're with your child, doesn't matter. Your trades are risk-free. You can put the phone back in your pocket. You don't have to be looking at it. You're not risking any more money. It's risk-free. You're chilling. You put the phone back in your pocket, and you're good. And you're chilling. And you're more than good. Right? So please take a screenshot of this, guys, so that way you guys can have it. I just wanted to make sure you guys understand how to take these trades that we're dropping on the Super Season chat. And I just dropped one on the BTC USD. So you guys can take that trade. And it's active. All right. So if it's on your demo or if it's on your real account, right? Remember, for BTC USD, we're utilizing 10 cents per pip. So it'll be 10 cents per point in the market. So every point it goes up, we'll be making 10 cents, 10 cents, 10 cents, 10 cents, 10 cents, and so on and so forth, right? So that's that. Take a screenshot of this, please, guys. Please, 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 of the whiteboard. Everybody should be able to see my whiteboard. And what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and we're going to go ahead and I'm going to give you guys some portfolio ideas. So if you guys go on my sessions that I have throughout the week, I build a lot of portfolios, right? My biggest thing when I was trading in the markets, guys, I made my first 6 figures. I got my first trading account was on crypto portfolios, and I took my residual money, right? That's why it's so important to build residuals, guys. And what we'll probably do is we'll do another call tomorrow talking about how to launch your business with everybody, and then also the comp plan. So I'll do another call tomorrow just because I wanted to fit it in here, but we're not going to have enough time. But I'm going to go over that with you guys tomorrow. I'll figure out a time, either tomorrow or Tuesday, but probably it'll be tomorrow, to really launch your business and make some residual money. But guys, because I took a portfolio account from residual money, right? So all the money that you can make residually, I put it into a crypto portfolio, and I took that portfolio to over $200,000. Made my first 6 figures, my first 6-figure trading account through crypto portfolios. So guys, I'm telling you, this can change your life. And right now, the first thing you got to really understand is what type of sentiment we are in the market, right? Like, we're in a bearish market. It's very clear. We're in a bearish market. We're in a bearish market. Markets are red. Markets are bleeding. And this is where people are in fear. This is where people are in fear. And this is some good times right here, guys, for you guys to really take advantage of everything that we have here in the company. And I want to give you guys some good entries, right, for you guys to be able to enter. I'm going to give you guys some good mid-cap coins, right? So you have your main cap, you have your mid-cap, and you have your low cap. Your main cap is the Bitcoins, the Ethereums, right? They're the ones that have the most, they're the ones that have the most money invested. They're the ones that have the most market cap in them. Those are the main cap coins. But then you have mid-cap coins, right, where you guys can invest into mid-cap coins as well. So I'm going to give you some good main cap and mid-cap coins that you guys can invest in your crypto portfolios, right? Here, starting now, and start dollar cost averaging, right? Start dollar cost averaging. I do have a couple of good, I'm probably going to give you guys 3 here today. The first one is, I want you guys to write this down, is Polkadot. I'm going to show you guys how to do it and everything. But Polkadot at $4.50 is clean, definitely clean. That's a good, I would say, area for us to dollar cost average. And I really want to work this zone all the way down to like about $3. So I'm going to show you guys how to dollar cost average now. Just write this down, Polkadot, right? The abbreviation is called DOT. And this is a good coin that, especially in a bear market sentiment, even if we do move lower in the markets, you guys can dollar cost average and be able to accumulate lower prices, right? So the way that you know on how to buy some of these coins and projects that I'm giving you guys is, if you go to CoinGecko.com, you guys can download this website. It's called CoinGecko.com. You guys can go to the markets button right here, and it tells you what exchange you guys can buy these coins from, right? So you can buy it on Coinbase. You can buy it on Crypto.com. You can buy it on Kraken. You can buy it on all these different exchanges, all of them, right? Coinbase, that's a very good, KuCoin, right? You guys can buy on all these different exchanges. So you guys, like, let's say you have $1,000 to invest in a portfolio, or a good manner of building your portfolios, guys, is really maybe putting aside 10% of your income, right? If it's every week, or if it's, I would say, every month too, right? 10% of your income, and then start accumulating, dollar cost averaging in these coins, because this is a long-term game. I want you to write that down. When you're building your crypto portfolio, this is a long-term game. This is not day money. This is not week money. This can be 6 months to a year. But you want to start building your portfolios right now, ladies and gentlemen. You want to start building your portfolios right now, right? So we have some good entries that we can start accumulating in. So you have, write that down, Polkadot, right? That's a good one. Then we got Uniswap. That's the next one I want to give you guys. Uniswap. Uniswap. Okay. This is at $4.85. $4.85. This is clean. So between $4 and about $2, I want to be accumulating in Uniswap. So where it's at right now, $4.85 and lower. Okay. So the first one is Polkadot. Second one is Uniswap. And then the third one I'm going to give you guys is Avalanche. Okay. $10 with Avalanche. I would say anywhere between $10 to $7. Okay. There's a 3 projects I want to give you guys. And I'm giving you guys 3. I'm not just giving you 1, because I want you guys to diversify your portfolio. Right. So like, let's say, I'll give it to you guys like this. Say you want to open up just a simple account here with Coinbase, right? And I'll send some links here in the chat very soon. Let me pull out the whiteboard real quick. I'm going to delete this, so make sure you guys take a screenshot. I'm going to delete this in 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. I'm going to clear this. All right, so building your crypto portfolio, right? I gave you guys 3 different entries, right? I gave you guys, the first one is Polkadot, right? Second one is Uniswap. And then the third one is Avalanche, right? And then AVAX. So the abbreviation is called AVAX. All right. So the price that it's at right now for Polkadot, it was $4.50. Uniswap was at what? It was at $4.85. And then AVAX was at $10.74. So like, let's say you have $1,000 to invest, right? You're like, hey, I have $1,000. It's my savings account. Or whatever. This is just an example, right? What you can do is, something that you always want to do is diverse your portfolio. Maybe it's $300, right? Let's just use 300 just so it's relatable to you guys. All right. So here you have $300 that you're willing to invest. So willing to invest is you're willing to lose. That's another thing you guys want to keep in mind. So this is not rent money. This is not money that you depend on. This is not money that you think you're going to need in the next 6 months to a year. This is just money like, yo, I have $300 sitting. All right, cool. Right? Guess what you can do? You can invest $100 here in Polkadot, invest $100 here in Uniswap, and invest $100 here in AVAX. I'm going to give you guys exits and everything right now, but I know it's getting pretty late and I don't want to hold you guys too much. But I'm going to drop some charts and I'm going to walk you guys through this, because remember, it's a long-term game and we're going to be doing these calls every single week. But I don't want to hold these. I mean, we've already been on here for an hour and 20 minutes. So I don't want to just keep you guys for too long. But for example, you want to first diversify your portfolio. So you just don't want to have all your money in what? In one coin, right? Because Uniswap can probably have a higher percentage on the upside than Polkadot, or Avalanche could probably have a high. So you want to diversify your portfolio and not put all your eggs in one basket. So if you all put, like, let's say you put all your eggs into, you put the 300 into Polkadot, right? And then Uniswap and Avalanche have big increases throughout the bullish market, because right now we're in a bear sentiment, right? We're in a bear market. Then you're going to just do yourself some harm, because at the end of the day, that's just how it works. So you got to diversify your portfolio so you can increase your winning ratio, not put all your eggs in one basket and hope for that to be the best one that turns out, right? So let's just really look at Polkadot real quick. So let's go over here and let's go to Polkadot. Just really opening this up here. All right. Let's use Polkadot. Boom, perfect. Polkadot. Let's check this thing out real quick. All right. So let me just give you guys some rundown real quick. We're on the daily. And if you guys have seen, we're in a bear market. And the bear market is a different market than the bullish market. Why? Because this is what the banks want you to see. Impatientness. Imagine since May of 2022, so that's over a year, the markets haven't even really moved, right? And not even that. I mean, if you really want to take it a notch, like, let's just go over here. Like 2021, markets have tanked down. It has happened with Bitcoin, happened with Ethereum, right? So guess what people are doing from here to here? In 2-3 years, people are like, crypto is not for me. Crypto, I'm taking all my money out. I'm taking my L's. And the banks are just going lower, and they're going lower, and they're going lower, and they're going lower, right? So the hype is all right here. This is where people are all talking about crypto, right? This is where people are like, man, crypto is the thing, man. We're about to make some money. You know, everybody's excited about crypto. Everybody's super pumped up. And then guess what happens? People get pissed, right? People are buying high, and people forget that you're supposed to buy low. So just simple things, guys. Simple things that people forget in the markets, right? Just because of hype, just because of sentiment, just because of emotion. So what I'm looking for is where institutions are buying in the markets. I'm not looking for where retail traders are looking, right, to buy, right? Retail traders are me and you, like the people that don't trade big money. So what I'm looking for is for our portfolios is for a move like this. But I got to be patient for it. This is not going to happen tomorrow, right? But I can 100x my money. But you see, most people don't understand that this is where you buy. Remember, people are buying here. And as the markets move lower, right, they're hoping for it to go up. They're hoping for it to go up. A year passes by. Another year passes by. 3 years pass by. Oh my goodness. This crypto thing is a scam, right? This crypto thing. So that's what's going through people's heads when they're building portfolios, because they don't know. They don't first have two things. They don't have entry areas set, and they don't have exit areas set. And that's how you build a portfolio. That's how you properly build. If you don't have entry areas, and you don't have exit areas in your crypto portfolio, you're doing yourself a major damage, right? So what's the first thing that we're going to do? We're setting our Polkadot entries for our portfolio between $4.85 down to, so we're giving it space. So like you can even do $2, right? Or $3, whatever. But this is where we're buying right here. And if it goes down to $2, you as the process, right? That's why I said 10% a month. Take 10% of your income and invest and get yourself prepared. But you got to understand that this is a long game, long ball. Like this is a patient game, long-term game, right? Where you can look to 100x your money. Is it gonna happen? No. I mean, you can even just do 10x your money. I mean, let's just lowball it, like for real. I'm gonna say 100x your money. Like, I mean, it can happen, but if you guys stay the course, if you guys quit, I mean, you're not gonna be able to show the fruits, right? And people do it because here's why people quit. They put, first of all, money that they can't afford to lose, and they don't know how to diversify. I'm not just gonna put all my entries into Polkadot, right? Because if you just do that, then you're just shooting yourself in the foot. That's why I'm giving you Uniswap. That's why I'm giving you, you know, all these different areas. So let's just give you guys some exits for Polkadot, right? Let's just give you guys some exits so you guys have some exits in place, right? And I mean, I think I already did this on some of my live sessions for people, but all right, that'll be exit number one. I'll write it to you guys. Let me just mark this up real quick. All right, so this is what we're gonna do. All right. Exit one is $9. Right? This is, I'm literally laying it down for your portfolios. Exit one, $9. Exit two, $19. Exit three, $43. And exit four, all-time high. So guess what, guys? Now you guys have areas where you're going to be taking your profits, right? So boom, you have your first area. You can take some of your profits out of the table. You have your second area, profits out of the table. Third area, profits out of the table, right? So this is all you got to do. And when we hit all-time highs, you already took all your profits off of this crypto portfolio move. This is where people are talking about, oh my God, crypto. Yes, they're putting all their money into crypto thinking it's going to go up. And then guess what happens? Boom. Markets tank. And now they're stuck because they don't have education. They don't know when to build their crypto portfolios because they don't know where to set their entry areas. They don't know where to set their exit areas. So I'm going to save this for you guys. Right? So you guys can have it. And what we'll do is, right, you guys have the entries for Uniswap. You guys have the entries for, I know it's getting late here, guys, for what's the second one that I gave you guys? Avalanche, right? So I'm going to send you guys this chart so that way you guys have it. And yeah, I mean, it's very easy, I can tell you guys, but is, you know what's crazy? 90% of people, they buy high and they sell low. That's just how it is, because people don't really take a look at, wow, let me look at where the markets are really at. Let me build my portfolio the right way. Let me first understand what sentiment we're in when it comes down to building our portfolio. You don't build your portfolios in these areas. You don't. This is not where you build your portfolios. You build your portfolios in these areas. This is where you build your portfolios. This area. And even if it takes 6 months, even if it takes 2 years, you're building little by little, little by little. $20 here, $20 here, $20 here. As long as we're in $4.85 to $2, we're in that area. We're in that area. So as long as we're there, accumulate what you can, invest properly. That's how you build your crypto portfolio. So that's enough for today. I hope you guys got value. I think I saved this. So what I'll do is let me just do this so I can drop it here. I'm gonna drop it on our chat. I'm just gonna drop it here so I can just quickly move it over. But, I mean, you guys can obviously join here too. But this is for your crypto portfolios. This today? No, I don't think it was today. Let me see. Yeah, here you go. All right, I'm gonna get this for you guys, and we should wrap up here. I'm gonna give you guys the brokers. For MT4, so you guys can right. This is for your portfolios. And I'm gonna give you guys the brokers for MT4, and I'll drop it here on the chat, and then for Coinbase as well. But that's really all for today. I hope you guys got massive value. I'll drop this recording on the chat, and let's go into a great week. Let's go into having a lot of success, plugging in as a team, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Let's go. Appreciate you guys, and let's have a great week.